Echo.
There we go. I think I got me back. All right. I'm not sure what happened there, chat, but here we go. Now I gotta fix my camera. Okay, so fix this white balance got dorked. So man, I'm off to a great start. Just give me a second. We'll get there in a hot second, chat. There we go. All righty. Now we're cooking. All right, so how's everybody doing? Glad you're here. Let's see what we're going to do today. So the first thing I want to do is to install Bootstrap. Because quite frankly, I am tired of seeing this nastiness. So we're going to start working towards making things at least viewable. Not pretty. So apparently Bootstrap is a little bit of a tussle with Rails 7 if you didn't set it up from the beginning, because you can just use the when you start a new project, you can use some flags to put Bootstrap in there and it does all the crap. We didn't do that, so we've got to do some other little things here, but not that big a deal. So we're going to come on now. Add that. I'm not sure if I really need to or want to put that in my gem file. Let's see. Oh, it did put it in my gem file. Okay, so I got the CSS bundling and the JS bundling. Okay, good. Next, we're gonna run this little fun little thing. All right. Let it do its stuff. Gonna add all these things. Then we gotta do, well, I've got the JS bundling rails, so I may just have to do the ES build stuff for it. That's fine. Are we done with that? Yes, we got the Bootstrap stuff. That all looks good. All right, good. So we got that part. So in theory, I should be able to go to... This is the first one. It's always my first one is confusing me. So let's just go to the index page. Set that up. Okay. What are we trying to look at here then? It said, oh. Okay, so that's just his example. That's fine. All right, so we've got the JS bundling rails, so let's do the ES build for that. Let that go. How's chat doing today? We all good? Everybody having a fun time? Oh, 48 packages. Now, I know it was just, hey, Bagaja, did I get that right? I tried to remember. How you doing? How are things on your side of the world? Good, I'm glad to hear that. Got all my bundling stuff in, got all my all the goodies. Okay, let's see what the assets got put in. Today's agenda. All right, we've got a few things. So what I'm doing now, I'm going to get Bootstrap installed. We're going through the tough process because I didn't install it with the switches when I started my Rails 7 project. I don't want to start all over just for Bootstrap, so we're just installing the Bootstrap stuff. We got to get Flex updated and the Flex Rails gem added in, but we got to do those from master because they haven't been officially released yet. And I'm going to work on the Flex forms and see if I can get Flex and Bootstrap being all cuddly with each other and playing nice. And we may work towards, because one of the things, I was talking with Joel, one of the things that he said he was wanting was a plug-in for Flex for Bootstrap. So we may start working towards that as just kind of a little community side project, making a little plug-in for Flex to handle Bootstrap. But for now, we're just going to learn it, understand it, play with it, see, and know more about Flex. So, what else have I got to do here? Here's where it gets into trouble. Oh, goody. Why did it get into trouble? I don't think I had that problem. I think I think that looks okay, right? I don't see any real errors in there. It didn't change some stuff, but that's fine. I don't want it to change my git ignore. I don't think. All right, well, let's see. See where we're at here. So it added the package JSON. Added. Oh no, it just modified some things. All right. So what did it modify? Okay, so it added the yes build SAS bootstrap stuff. Oh, just updated them. Okay. Good with that. And then we got... Oh, I had forgotten to check that in last time. All right. And... just yarn stuff. Okay. Good. I'm good with that. Where am I at? On the dev branch. Okay. Get... me... put this away first because I forgot to put that away last time. I don't want to get that mixed in here. Keep your commits clean. Wait a minute. Wait. Does that test actually work before I commit it? Oh, it does not. Okay. Because we're not actually saving things yet. Because we are violating the... requirements. Yeah, we need the... We need the other classes that notes, right? We need the, damn it. The campaign. We don't have a campaign that we're sending with this yet. So I actually don't want to commit that yet. I thought that okay. So we are going to push this. State bootstrap. All right, that's good enough. Now, I need to get something into that spec, but for right now, I'm going to skip that because I want to get the flex updated first before I start working on that stuff. So we are going to do, there's two things I want to pull in here. So I'm going to get, and I need to pull them in from the GitHub directly. So let me copy this out. That. I want to do that. So the Flex Rails is what Joel has started for doing the form integrations with Rails, the form helpers. I have some of that stuff. Also, the updated Flex, the 0.5, I think, is where he put some test helpers in, so we'll want to take a look at the test helpers too. Oh, obviously added some things in there as well. It's fine. All right, so it's just added those. All right, so in theory, shouldn't have any build type problems. I mean, we don't build, but what have we got going on here? Ah, so things have changed. All right, so hey, Edwin, what's happening, man? Playing with Flex today, and ultimately trying to get Flex and Bootstrap to play nice together, and we may even start working together on a plugin for Flex because Joel said he needs one for Bootstrap. But we still got some learning to do here on the Flex thing. So I need to, Jim's fine, but we need to figure out what this is all about. He did say there were some breaking changes in this, so I'm not entirely surprised here. So it's not a Flex view anymore. Well, what is it? Let's look at his docs. Did he update the docs? Ah, Flex HTML. Okay. I can get behind that. And that's where in my application... What am I looking for? Views. I'm looking... Not the config, you dummy. Good. How's it going, Edwin? That. So this needs to be that now, apparently. Yeah, okay. All right. So that's done. All right, so now we want to go to... Well, one thing I want to do is put in some bootstrap stuff just to make sure all the bootstrap things are working. So... We should be on Bootstrap 5, I think. 5.2. All right, I just want to grab a little example thing here. Let's get a header. Yeah, where are we at? Yep, those should be included, but we'll see about that in a minute. Working on learning models and validations a bit more. Okay, cool. Well, that's a good place to learn because that's where a lot of stuff happens. Just don't forget on validations, even though Rails validates it, you still want validations happening at your database layer because if you ever write a query or something, it doesn't go through Rails necessarily. So just remember that. I mean, you don't need all the validations in your database layer, but keep that in mind. That's all I'm saying. Just, you know what? Where's the, God, it's been so long since I've looked at front-end stuff. I don't want JavaScript. Nope, nope. I want layouts. That's what I want. This is the right section. Oh, let's just see. Man, this is so different from when last time I used it, which was like, I think Bootstrap 3 had just come out last time I used this, so... I don't want to go too heavy here. I just want to put a little nav thing in. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, so I'm just looking for this. Now, how do I do this with... Flex? That be the question. So we go through from the template here, right? And we pass in a block. We're just doing a layout, a render layout. But if I want... So I need to put my layout if I want it in my base. Okay, yeah. So my layout RB, right. All right, so we've got a template, got all this header stuff, and the body with the main. So if I want something here, I would assume that I do something like this. What do I do? I don't need factory. RB. Let's just see. If I do nav, can I do something like this? Let's just see what that renders. Because why not, right? That's how we learn. Too many slashes. Oh. Start the server. Okay. So, did we get what we think we should have had done, got, did, done, got it, did it? We did. I don't see a nav in there. Not blind, am I? Nope, there's no nav. Okay, so that didn't work. All right, so let's take a look at the flex. I mean, it looks like I should be able to do that. Does he just not have one for nav? He doesn't understand nav yet? Let's see if I just do it as a div. Does that work? No, what am I missing here? It's not the right place in the flex flow to do this. All right, let's just back up the truck a little bit here. Do this. See if this fundamentally works. Yes. Okay. So I had the command right, and it does support nav. That's good. All right. So then, how do I back this up to my layout RB? I don't remember what main is doing. Okay. So, does he have anything about layouts in here? I don't think any of that's helping. It's got yield, but I don't understand what this main keyword is in here. I would have thought, well, okay, but this, I don't remember that is. I didn't define that, did I? And we went through things so fast when Joel was on that one day. I missed a couple things. Yeah, no, this is just my template, and from my controller. And I am still trying to wrap my head around this thing. My notes controller in the create. We're just rendering new, a new note. Right, so there's no, so what the hell is this main? Obviously works. All right. Let's go look at his actual. Didn't I have his bloody stuff up here? Let's just see what he's got in y'all. Tests is in here. Test flex. Test. No, I don't think that's what I want. That's not. Stuff about this. It's just testing the view. All right. Well. No, not. I am really confused what this is. And I understand where it's the body and we're passing a block. I don't understand where this came from, though. All right. Trying to follow the flow through. Application view. Renders layout, right? Layout. Well, I mean, yes, I can, but I don't think it's something I defined. JS stuff. Let's bootstrap things. JS stuff. Yeah, that's the only place it's here. And there's no definition for it. So I think this is a keyword in, well, I would have assumed it is a keyword in Flex, but I can't find it in the Flex repo either. But okay, so so application view is the root level. It uses the render layout. So it renders this layout and passes it a block, right? Which calls the template method. Does the doc type stuff, does all the header things, which I may need to add bootstrap header stuff up here, but we'll see. But I don't understand why I can't put this into the layout. I would have thought that would work, but I'm missing something. So, I'm missing. This is inside the body. I call layout. You know, I'm passing the title, which gets set in the initialize. Right? Yeah. Setting the title there. Then I pass a block in, which my understanding is through Flex, it's going to end up calling this template method because this is the view. So, if I put it in this template method, it works. So is it bypassing my layout? No, it shouldn't be because it's rendering layout. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah. That. So that is... Yeah. Oh, you mean in here? Yeah, I don't think I see a main tag, do I? I'm not missing it, I don't think. What I'm trying to figure out in the flex flow is, all right, so this calls the layout, which gets us into the layout, right? The layout does this stuff, which I'm seeing show up, and then it calls the main. Somewhere in main, it's routing itself to the notes new view because it's putting all this stuff out. And if I put that nav in this template, it comes out. Don't understand why it won't come out in this layout. Because it should, right? Let's just for the sake of argument, make sure that back to our original thing here and make sure that our CSS work. I just want to put a little something in here. Oh, his docs use body? Well, that's weird. Maybe that's one of the changes. Because see, he's got a body do. Did he just replace that with this? Does that still work? Seems that it does. Oh yeah. Sorry, I've got the links turned off because spammers. Gotta love them. And go into where? Into the layout section. Yeah. So, right, so that would be, but I should still be able to do like he did, like we had there, which is body do, and then put some stuff in here, just like we're doing head do, and put some stuff in there. So I don't understand why it's not, see, because he's got the head do. I think this is just a shortcut for this. If you're not going to do anything else in there. I want to try. Can't even spell hello. Good God. What? Okay, so it's not going through that. Okay, so it's not coming through here. This is not part of the... Oh, it includes... Flex rail. It is an application view. So this layout is one of these. So it should be using this to render. I'm very confused as to where this is going. View notes new. Okay, that calls this, which is an application view. Oh, we're not calling it with the layout. Okay, somehow I don't have the layout actually associated with this thing. That I think is the problem. All right, so how do we specify a layout for a... That out of the way. Layout is flex HTML. Got an initializer, we got a template, got this stuff. Did we do the layout false? No. That could be the problem. But it's not. Okay. Automatically wraps to, yeah. But how do I specify that I want to render this new view using this layout? That's the part I'm missing the connection on here. I've got my... Okay, I've got that. How do I... Yeah, so, I mean, I've got layouts. How do I dictate that this view is using this layout. Page view renders its content into the layout view. I mean, yeah. But how do I tell it to do that? Problem is... Oh, that's what I need. Okay. Good Lord. Took me forever to make that connection. All right, so if I put this... So why would I render from here? Oh, okay, gotcha. So here I want to render, right? I think I've got this laid out backwards initially. It's still only doing... Well, here's the main now. So what happens if I do this? Oh. I put that in the wrong place. I didn't put it in the layout like a dummy. All right. There we go. Now I'm getting it. Now I'm starting to understand. Man, this is a very different way of thinking about views, which I actually like, but it's going to take me a bit to get used to it. To get this flow into my brain. Not used to thinking about it this way. All right. So in here, oops, I want to put some stuff. Scrap it and stick with ERB. No! ERB is one of the reasons I stopped doing front end stuff in the first place, because I hate it. Not that I think ERB itself, in and of itself, is bad. I just hate writing in it. I don't like its ESL. All right, so let's get me on one of these. Oh, no, let's do this. I just want to put something simple in there to get something to show up to. Yeah, this whole flex thing, the whole concept of flex, really intrigues me and excites me. I just haven't quite got it yet. And I think I'm doing this right. So we want a class of Now, there's probably a shortcut way to do stuff like this, I'm assuming. Like, I don't have to do a whole do-in block for every one of these things. That would get annoying. But I think at a time here. Not really what I'm concerned about at the moment, so let's not get ourselves distracted. Oh. Yeah, that would be a string. Thank you. Okay. Well, I've got stuff. So it looks like Bootstrap is actually working and things are going, so that's good. Now, what I would want to do with this is to make a nav view, not put the nav in the layout, but just render the nav in the layout so we'd have a separate nav view. But we'll get to that in a minute. This was just a test to make sure Bootstrap is actually in there correctly. And it may still not be completely because I haven't tested any of the JS stuff, but at least the CSS part is in there for sure. I mean, I guess I could... let's try the drop-down, because if the drop-down works, then that means the JS is okay. I like the fact that so far the calling of these things, these method calls, have been pretty intuitive. Oh, actually, I probably want something more like this. This will be easier. Yep, yep, yep. Not get into all that mess. Okay. I don't need that at the moment. Huh. Can I do this? And then I need to do... Am I going to get this lucky? World may never know. I'm basically just guessing here, but seems like a reasonable guess to me, no? What's the worst that could happen? My computer blows up? Oh, I didn't like that. Yeah. Okay, so I can't quite do that. How's the best way to nest these things? I don't want to have to do a do block for each of these. No. Oh. Right. There's got to be a way to do this. Can I format this so it makes sense? I mean, I guess I can just do it like this. Not a big fan of how that's formatted, but... Why is it unexpected? Test something quick to see if I can do this. No, apparently I cannot. All right, well, gotta be a better way to do this. Because all these do blocks are do. So in my nav, I've got this drop-down menu. Where the hell is it? I mean, they're all there. Everything looks correct HTML-wise. Where is my bloody drop-down menu? Thing out of the way. Oh, do I have to put that inside something? Oh, I guess I have to put it inside that. Having fun yet, chat? So, do you mean something like what I'm doing here? Yeah, because the UL wasn't. No. Then this would have to be inside a UL. It's all right, but yeah, but that's still a list item at the top. I need something above that. What's this got above it? Yeah, I mean, okay, we'll go out here. So we get this all working. Got to work on some formatting things here because this is gross. Not a fan. All right, so I've got a thing here, but it's not doing a thing here. Are these not showing up? Because my JS isn't running for booty strap. It's my... Okay. Da 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 da. That's where it gets into trouble. Okay. So. Turbo rails and stimulus. Okay. I had those. Perhaps not. Just had the import path. Say what, huh? Okay. So an application JS. Already got that. That's good. And in the index.js. Okay. Already doing that. So does it have, all right, does it have the JS in here? That be a question. CSS, I don't. Not load. That's pulling in application. controllers. Ah. So where is the... My God. Get over here. Get over here. Get over here. Actually, I don't need you. Oh. The hell application JS? Okay. Wait. My JavaScript controllers index. Yeah, we're doing the import application. Okay. Well. Application layout file. Well, we're not. Just the builds, so we want to get rid of. All right, so in my, let's just make sure we don't have. Actually, need that application view. I don't. Stuff is out. Yeah, it doesn't look like we have those. That's fine. Should be okay. All right. And we got to get rid of what else? Best. And it's only got images and builds, so we're set up for it. What am I missing here? I mean, I didn't do something stupid like not install Bootstrap itself, did I? No. Am I that dumb?
This sucks more than anything that I've ever sucked before.
Jeez. I mean, honestly, people.
Jeez, I'm an idiot.
Except it's not actually, it's not a gym anymore, is it? It's not how you put it. Oh, I don't want that. I don't want something that old. Oh, okay. Let's do this. Layout. Other stuff so I can just concentrate on JavaScript. It's that selection you heard. And you can't find equals. What? See one right there. What's wrong with you? Yeah, that crap on. This code, really? Shit. My god. I'm gonna spend an hour doing that. Crap. Be done by now if I just freaking did it. Okay. That's not going to work. How am I going to do that? Another thing we're going to have to learn from. Yeah, that ain't going to work. Complaining about that. So can I do it this way? Does he use indifferent access in there? No. Oh. That's a problem. It's an end somewhere. Oh. Got one due end here. Button tag, all right. Not what I meant. Okay. Striping in. No. The hell is that? Oh. That replace was. Damn it, Microsoft. Not really their fault. We're not. So, hey, look at that. Now, I don't think that's exactly how it should look. So, application JS. If I put this stuff. Which one? That was. I mean, it should be importing the Bootstrap stuff. That doesn't seem right. So apparently adding Bootstrap to an existing Rails application is a bit of a ball ache. Much more than I had anticipated, actually. Let me just try restarting the server again, because maybe something's good. Also see if running RSpec gives me any errors. No. That does not seem right. JavaScript, so I don't care about that. This is not the right popover. So why is my Bootstrap CSS not, or JavaScript not coming? I don't think it's important the Bootstrap. Not the JS anyway. Something is still not right here. I've missed a step somewhere on this JS stuff, but I can't. Okay, I wonder if it's because of that. Okay, so it did put these in correctly. Worried that the toggle and content tags didn't come in correct, but that looks like it's okay. Right? Yeah. So JavaScript. That's what I missed. Stuff. Balls. All right, so maybe I don't have something set up in Flex right. Or my yeah. Ah, I think I don't have this. Okay. So then in my layout, I need this one. Perhaps. So here is my JavaScript getting pulled in. So I should have that in the sources, right? Yeah. Okay, well that's better. Sure, that's what I. Okay, so it looks like it pulled in the Bootstrap JS, so right. Oh, so I've still got source map crap in there. All right, that's the problem. I got to get rid of this source map stuff. Which I thought I did, but apparently not. Something about that. I did that stuff. So where is it still looking? Source map crap. Try running this again. Man, okay, so lesson learned. You're starting a new project and you want to use Bootstrap Rails 7, better add that in to begin with. Otherwise, holy shit, this is a pain. I mean, I'm not getting any errors here. Flag, I mean, that's fun. What you do in the prog file? Okay. I mean, it looks like it's including the JavaScript or the Bootstrap stuff. So right? Failed to load source map. Why is it? For a Chrome extension. Interesting, but not relevant. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, because this bootstrap is supposed to give me something like this. So it's not using bootstrap. I would assume the JS. Yeah. It's just giving me crap. So I don't know why it's looking. Chat, I don't know. This has got me really confused. All right, here's what I'm going to do. So I'm moving these changes over to a branch off the dev so that I can put them up and investigate them separately. Okay. So as far as I can tell, the JS stuff is right. Is the... Pretty sure the CSS was getting loaded too, right? I mean, it's got our application CSS, but does that... Bringing the bootstrap in. I've got the CSS and the JS here. Why isn't this working? Also, I don't understand this error. Oh, but this is just a dev tool. Okay, so that's not related. Never mind. So, oh. Sorry, Chad, I had work pinging me. But it's fine now. All right, let's see here. Let me see if maybe just the bootstrap. JS is not correct. I mean, maybe the way I'm calling it. JS stuff. Hey, Colin. What's happening, man? Really confused as to why I can't get Bootstrap to work. Looks like the JS and the CSS are all loading for that, and we've got that all straight, but this popover is not popping over like it's supposed to. Not with the Bootstrap stuff. So if you've got any ideas, my dude... Cool. Gotta love waiting on a CI. It's a good excuse for a coffee break, right? Oh my god. So I've got the button. Type button. Class button. Data BS toggle. Yeah, it's BS. It's content. So well, the issue is I installed Bootstrap apparently. So the lesson learned from here is if you're going to start a Rails 7 app, do the -- bootstrap when you do the new on your Rails 7, because putting it in after the fact is a pain in the ass. But I think I've got it all. It looks like it's loading the CSS and the JS for Bootstrap into here, right? This thing is supposed to have a Bootstrap styled popover, but it's not. As far as I can tell, it's all set up right. The reason this is a little more confusing than usual is because I'm using Flex to do it, so I'm not quite used to that end of things yet either. But we should get something that looks more like this. Tain't working. So I'm trying to see if maybe this example that we were using is somehow incorrect with how things are supposed to be set up. No, the only thing I'm getting is a DevTools problem, but that's a DevTools problem. At first I was thinking that I still had source map stuff in here, but I don't in our app, but I don't think so. So I'm terribly confused. The only other thing I can think is that somehow this stuff isn't right somewhere. So I'm going back to the Bootstrap docs to see what aren't right. The other thing is, I don't know if this is happening. This should have been done by that. Nope. Yeah. So we put it in the application.js so it would automatically do these where the data BS toggle is popover, right? So it should automatically turn that stuff on. And the data BS toggle is popover. That should be correct, right? Yeah. My sentiments exactly. So we should be doing this. Well, let me see what happens if I do this. No, not that. Let us do... Oh. Let's do this in the console and see if we get something that's right. Undefined. All right. Is this defined? Yeah. All right. So it finds that button. Why are we doing that? I'm not a JS guy, so that I don't understand. Why don't I just assign popover trigger list equals this? Why the hell would I? Right, so let's just say, for the sake of argument, because I don't understand why we would be doing that slice. That's still undefined. Why is that undefined? No, it's not undefined. Oh. So maybe this first one wasn't actually undefined. Okay, that's fine. That's great. So that's that. So... Oh. Bootstrap is not defined. Well, there you go. Because it's not defined in this context, but it should be defined in JS file. Can I do this in the console here? I didn't think so. But okay, so we know this is right because it's finding that thing. Add CSS bundling. So what we did, I followed this. This one? No. This one. Followed that, right? With the step 2 of, hey, we already have a project, let's add it. We went down through all that crap. So essentially, we added the CSS bundling and did the install Bootstrap, right? We added the JS bundling, did the install ES build. That all seemed to work okay. He said he ran into problems here when he ran the ES build. I did not. I didn't get any of these errors. Everything seemed to run fine. However, I went and checked anyway. We added the turbo rails in the stimulus package. I went through and made sure that these looked right, the application.js and the index.js. That seems correct, I think. Wait, I wonder if... And I don't think we had JavaScript import map tags. I also checked the manifest.js and made sure it's just images and builds. Let me check the controller's index.js again. That sounds cool, Colin. Thanks. In time. Oh, see, I think I'm supposed to get rid of that. Hello, controller. What? So all I have is... Oh. That I'm supposed to have. Yeah, stock. I don't need that crap, though. Just in general principle. About that too much right now, though. But screw it. I'm gonna get rid of this. I don't need this crap in my way. All right, so this is all I've got in here, which is what they said. So that looks good. This one I think looks good. And then manifest is just images and builds. Okay, well, let's go do... Just put this directly to... up here. I don't want to do that. Sure. I'm not entirely sure how we're gonna do that, though. Tell you what. All right, here's what we'll do. All right. Yep. So the manifest.js should be just this, I think. Application.js, I mean, this is not terribly important. I mean, you won't have that, but the rest of this stuff should be right. The index.js would just be that. So fut the wuck. All right, is it CSS then that's a problem? I mean, it's pulling the CSS in. And the yeah, I mean, it's, yeah. So, okay. That shouldn't be a problem. Should I have an application.js map? So, yeah, I mean, oh, at the... Is the popover defined in here? Yeah, it's in there. Have a map, okay. Well then, I'm not entirely sure what else to look at here. The only other thing I can think is that something is not right here, possibly. So let's go into... Let's just see what we can do here with brute forcing it, right? When all else fails, brute force that sucker. App asset style, the SCSS. For the bootstrap, yeah. Application, so should. And that imports all of Bootstrap and icons, so it's not like it's only importing parts of it. You only have the application Bootstrap. Okay. Well, I think this is a default file for... Boy, I wonder if you can do this with Flex. No idea if this is going to work. Ah. Find out. No. What did I get out of that? Here's the script. Oh, geez. Yeah, so it's... You can't just do it as a string. How would I do this? What's the actual oh. Maybe because these aren't actually single quotes, they're weird ass quotes. Because I copied it out of a web page. Nope, still didn't like that. So I need to have it not HTML convert. So it's can't remember if you can do that on a string or not. Gotta quick click on that button. God, I'm trying to go back miles in my memory to remember all this front end crap. Is it that? The unescape. HTML safe. Oh, you ball ache. Why is it doing that? You got the popover working on yours. That's good. So obviously I'm just missing something here with the a little frickin' frustrated by this. Why is this decoding this? I don't think I can do that. Yeah. Did you get it working with the thing like this? Okay, cool. Thank you. Appreciate your help, man. Because I'm wondering if I've got some kind of weird thing where I'm not doing something right with Flex, or if I've just got some weird thing that I'm not doing something right with Bootstrap. Stimulus control. Okay. Okay, but I mean it's this line of code. Just didn't put it in here correctly. These lines of code. So this shouldn't really be the issue. So I need to not spend a bunch of time on that crap. You rat bastard. See, screenshots. Make bigger for old eyes. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that, okay. So the stimulus controller doesn't look like a complicated thing, and it seems like that would, that would still work like this, I would think. I haven't actually messed with stimulus, so I'm not, just one of the things that I want to learn in this project, but I haven't gotten there yet. So stimulus is brand new to me. Let's look at the... Oh, so you did it with the controller and the action stimulus stuff. So what I'm wondering though is, I mean, yeah, that makes sense to me. Why do you have to do that? So what you're saying is that the example I was following is just flipping wrong. Because this came apparently from Bootstrap. Oh, that's too... Oh, okay, so that initializes them, but it doesn't actually... Well, I mean, it's just JS, though, essentially. But I don't understand where the... Right, get... I'm just wondering if there's a way that I can do this, do what you've done, but in here. So if you... Yeah, see, I thought this was supposed to do all that stuff from Bootstrap itself. Focus trigger. Dismiss popovers and links. Next. So, here's what I don't understand, right? According to this Rails 7 Bootstrap 5 tutorial, and apparently according to the Bootstrap docs itself, this should do this, but it's not. Because yeah, click the button, nothing happens. Add this stuff, things are magic, right? That's what I've got. Yeah, this is all. So I think it's going to take a little more research into Bootstrap to understand this. And the only reason I'm not just going into mimicking what you did, which is fine, but I'm trying to figure out how to get all this stuff put into helper classes and potentially end up writing a plugin for Flex or Bootstrap. But if the Bootstrap stuff isn't working as advertised, I got to figure out where the breakdown is, because this is supposed to work. Although I will say, as a test to make sure it's not a problem with stuff loading, I should probably just do this, huh? So yep, style sheet. Did you just put it under here? JavaScript controllers. Yeah. So yeah, that's not even close to right. God bless it. Oh, I probably should. I don't need to make a controller. Why not? Abort. Okay. Will abort. Aborted. Oh, fantastic. What did I miss? Yeah. Damn it. So it must, yeah, there must be something in the loading somewhere that's dicked. Crap, and I'm over time. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do, chat. We've got this add bootstrap branch, so I'm gonna push this up. Need to put my auto upstream thing on, and just I haven't set that up in this environment. Keep forgetting. All right, so if anybody wants to take a crack at figuring out why the hell this doesn't work, what I'm missing in here, there is an add bootstrap branch on the repo. I would forever love you if you could figure this out and tell us why we're so screwed up. And then we'll get back to that. I wish I could keep going today and figure that out, because I hate having things just hanging and not knowing what the problem is. Yeah, Colin, I mean, if you want to take a shot and see if you can figure it out, or if you know some thing, because I am not a front end person. It's been years since I've played with bootstrap or front end things. I've been doing back end stuff because this kind of thing drives me crazy. Only reason I'm wanting to get back into front end is because Flex actually looks more like back end stuff. Yeah, I get it. But I think it's time for me to start digging back into it and just, you know, I think it'll be fine, especially with Flex, because that takes a lot of the extra ERB DSL crap out of my brain, which I always had a problem with. So, anywho, thanks so much for coming and hanging out. I enjoyed that. I had a fun time. I know we didn't get a whole lot done, but, you know, got to dig around and learn some Flex things and start troubleshooting actual issues, which is good. I will not be here next Thursday because Thanksgiving. I'm going to be with family, eating. I've been on keto for several months, but Thanksgiving's going to be rough with that, so that ain't going to... Thursday's going to be a cheat day, but, you know, whatever. So I won't be here then. If you guys enjoyed this, please do like, subscribe, follow if you're on Twitch, and tell your friends about things. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you being chatty and helpful. And until next time, happy Thanksgiving and happy programming. Bye.